Hey guys, finally back at it with 2 more nails, and we'll have one more video to follow. I know these are kind of lengthy, but I'm still learning, so I'm going step by step and I'll take you through it. So here I started with a chrome powder application polish. And a short brush. That was my first mistake, using the short brush. I got really frustrated with it and just ended up washing it off and trying again. So I tried the short brush again. Here's my ass attempting to save half of what I did, which doesn't work because if there's any type of residue left over, the chrome is going to stick to that residue as well. So yeah, don't try that. And I found out pretty quick that it wasn't going to work in my favor, so I ended up wiping that off again. Unfortunately, quite a few of my wipe-offs were off camera this time, so you'll see my nail just randomly turn like matte. That's when I've cleaned it and I'm restarting, which happened honestly quite a few times. Of course, my dumbass is just way too stubborn, so I got really stuck on the short brush for quite some time before realizing I needed to switch. Yay, finally! Your girl tried a different brush, and guess what? I got it on the first fucking try. Of course, dumbass. So then, after I finally get the chrome polish down, I'm gonna cure for about 10 seconds or so, just so it's sticky enough for the chrome to stick to, but it's not all the way cured. That's what's gonna make it actually chrome instead of just look like glitter. After I got the chrome worked in pretty well, I went back and was cleaning up a little bit. I had to go in a few times and add a little bit more chrome because I cleaned up too much. I'm really like a perfectionist when it comes to this kind of stuff. Sometimes it doesn't even end up looking that good, but I still try to do it as well as I can possibly do it, or as well as I would want somebody to do it to me if I was leaving a salon, you know what I mean? So I did a lot of cleanup and then a lot of repair on this, so you'll see me go back and forth a few times. Once I was satisfied with the way the pattern looked, I went in with some rhinestone glue and just put a dot wherever I wanted to put my stones. I'm gonna go in with some of the pearls and some of the silver ones. Yeah, I bet you didn't think I was gonna go back and just take that off, did ya? Honestly, looking back at it now, I should have just kept that one. I was really trying to stick to the pattern, so the pattern looked like it had just more squares, and I thought that might make it look better. But honestly, I really do like the way that pattern turned out, and I should have just kept it that way. The one I have now is just a little bit more complicated, and it just doesn't look right. I might go back and change it again, but I've done a lot of changing and put a lot of work into this one, so it really depends how much oomph I got left when it comes to that. had to go back and refresh the white and blue ombre. And honestly, by the end of it, I was so frustrated and tired that I just left it for the night, and I came back to it the next day. So you'll see how dirty my desk was. That's what we started with. I did a little cleanup before I got started. Okay, so this is probably like the most important trick I've learned. Use matte top coat. Matte top coat's gonna make the chrome stick to the chrome polish and not to the rest of the nail. After applying the matte top coat, I redid my pattern and cured for 10 seconds. And then we're going in with the chrome, working that in to really get the chrome shine. Once the chrome was nice and shiny, I went in and brushed away any extra. And then I'm wiping up the cuticle line, getting all that extra glitter off my skin. Now we're finally going to go in and add a few of the silver pieces. I ended up using a blue star and a few pearls. One thing I did notice is that even after a few days, the pearls and the silver thing were kind of like discolored. So I don't know if maybe adding a top coat very lightly on top would help, or just overall not using those. I know a lot of nail artists are against using them because of that, so I don't know. I found the star I wanted, so I went ahead and put a little rhinestone glue on it and just putting it in the position that I want it at this time. And then we're going to go ahead and top coat that bad boy. I'm using my big brush to get around most of the nail, and then I'm going to go back and use my little brush to get through everything, make sure it's very even. Now we get to start on nail number 2. This one is going to be a little like wave, kind of 3D-ish. So first I'm going to start with the water, just going in and trying to get the shape. This was kind of actually a little bit difficult for me. I don't know why, but it was just getting it to look like an actual wave instead of like a weird oblong C type shape, you know? Here I've just put a little bit of acetone onto a small brush, and I'm using it to make the lines nice and crisp. I was going back and forth between the two brushes to shape and color, and it just wasn't giving what I wanted. So I went ahead, cleaned that off, we restarted. I tried to get like some builder gel and mix it in with the color to give it that like 3D wave effect like that was shown on the example picture. Tried to do that, didn't necessarily work too well by itself. So I had to go back and add more layers. It built the texture and then build the color. Got a good solid color going here, so I'm just adding that texture, making sure I'm going in like the C shape, because the first time I did it, it just looked like a bunch of scratches because I wasn't following the shape of the wave correctly. A quick wipe down because we finally made it to the white. We're going to put that on the top for the cap and do some detail work here, get that all mixed in and looking good. gonna finish off with a top coat. That's 3 out of 5 nails down. Stay tuned for the series to finish the last two with me. I also want to remind you that if you're in a midnight season, God's grace has a way of finding you right where you are. Love you long time, and I'll see you next time.